Hey, y'all. I ain't gonna say that long because I'm tired as hell. God damn it. I lit Nipsey a lavender candle. He wants some lavender. You know what? Let me get my lavender oil right now. Put some around there, huh? Cause see, he be liking lavender. So that's one of his favorite oils. So I'm putting the lavender down. Had to put him some fresh flowers up there. The baby, I talked to the father. The baby's doing better. He's stable. So I'm very happy about that. I haven't put that baby's candle out since hey y'all, hey Sharon, hey y'all, somebody put my ketchup up there because I told y'all I'm damn weak up here now. I'm dehydrated. Up here done clean my goddamn self out. I could barely goddamn stand up. So I had to come here about it all. I just want y'all to see the rain. I love the rain and the way it sounded. Whew, it can help me relax. I showed y'all the thank y'all for loving me and supporting me and donating. I showed y'all the air conditioning unit in there in the kitchen that's still leaking to show y'all I wasn't lying. And also that's where that's where a lot of the mold is they found in that closet right there. You can see why, because it's been leaking off and on in there so bad. Thank you, beautiful Bobby. And then when my ex-landlord, my landlord lied to me about it. So I'm just going to have to do it on my own and fix it. And right now, like I said, I can't just move. It's nowhere to go. So I might as well just start looking for some more people to come. Ain't but well, go around, come around, baby. That's all right. I can't deal with it now legally, but I'm going to deal with it later. I have to get well. Now you can see why it's kind of hard to get well because the leaks in here, I have to find them. I think that's one of the main sources of the leak and get it repaired so that I can keep the mold dried up. I cannot keep mold dried up if the leak comes and goes. So from what the two companies have come in here and said, it cannot be repaired. It's too old and it's clogged too bad. And he lied about repairing it and putting the filter and stuff in there. So they said it just needs to be replaced and it's too big for the unit. It needs to, I have to have a newer model and a smaller model. So, y'all know I'm not a liar, and that's why I showed it to you. I appreciate everybody, whatever you can donate, when you can donate your love and support, so that, because it's kind of expensive. And I think a lot of times they charge more for air conditioner service and stuff for the summer because that's when everybody needs the air and that's when everybody gets the services. So I also might be dealing with that as well because it's going to be some thousands to get it fixed, but I don't have a choice. It's like you're damned if you do and damned if you don't. I'm gonna having to spend thousands to move with moving, storage, movers, packers because I've been so physically ill and it's made me weak over time. I can't pick up all the stuff in here and move it by myself. Plus, I have 20 years of stuff here. I've been here almost 20 years. Well, it's been going on for years, y'all, off and on, and because I've been here since 2004, and it was okay when I got here, but as the years went on, like it's just normal breaking down of things and wear and tear. Because I think from what they told me, a good furnace or heating and air lasts maybe 15 years, and it was already here when I got here. And I think one of the guys said they replaced it in 2008 because I've had floods here, fire here before, but 2008, and now we're dealing with 2022, and he didn't send companies in here to maintain it. He sent his friend damn popcorn and damn vanilla wafer and damn ice cream and shit and damn baby them in here to fix it and get them some damn crack and damn cheesecake and damn get their dicks sucked. Nobody with no paperwork and no reputable company has been in here to fix anything, and that's why it's like it is. That's why a lot of stuff in here is raggedy and a mess. He's been a slumlord 100%. But it's like Miss Eskill. Hey, Eskill, thank you. You know how they give niggas names on the street? Like the one that fell through the goddamn roof. Goddamn it, popcorn. Stinking ass. And bust my damn son room, the roof open and shit. And he didn't even want to fix that. But I'm staying positive. As you can see, I work every day. I have my altars up every day. I don't want to be a victim. I just ask for your love and support and help while I still help you. I do my readings and I help whoever I can, and I know people that love me are here and help me when nigga named Popcorn. Goddamn it, Candy Yam and shit. All these lying ass niggas he bring over here and won't even come back and fix it, but it's okay. Like I say, I just keep doing the best I can and working and I just fix it myself. And then when I can fix it and get well and get stable, I'll move. But it doesn't make any sense for me moving sick and dealing with these issues and being outside. The market is really bad down here. Thank you. Yeah, and that's why I keep working every day. And I asked, he said, a plumber. I don't have any cast irons. So I don't know what you're talking about. Your husband said, get rid of the cast iron. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't have any cast iron anywhere, and I don't understand what's going on in here. The pipes, I can't remove pipes out of here. Basically, again, when I have somebody to come and replace the air conditioner, whatever they think needs to be moved, then they'll come. But to dig it up out of the ground, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to get the unit, the air conditioning unit, taken out and replaced. That's all I can do at this time. And then after that, and just get stabilized and get well. I'm not going to stay here, so I'm not going to pay. They're probably dealing with an engineer and all of that, but just to cut a pipe out the ground, I don't think I'll be able to do that without having an engineer and people coming here, and that's more money. No, I'm just going to get the air conditioning unit replaced to stop the leaking, get my health fixed and stabilized, and then I'm leaving. Because that, if you're talking about the pipe I showed you in the picture, that's down in the ground. That's fixed into the cement. I can't do anything about that. It doesn't move. Anyway, y'all, let me tell you, I haven't gotten it all, but Mo 3 and Nipsey have been talking, and they've been up there in that hospital room with little TJ. So I know TJ does not have a deal with Empire Records, but it really makes me wonder who, and I forgot, I'm sorry, Pop Smoke. Pop Smoke is the one that came to get Nipsey and take Nipsey up to little TJ's room. And then, of course, Kingvon loves Nipsey. That's like his little brother, and Nipsey loves him like a little brother. So they've been together, and Kingvon's mad because he's also bringing up Empire. Mo 3's mad because he's also bringing up Ghazi and Empire, and they're also bringing up Atlantic Records. And now Mo 3 is mad and bringing up little Boosie that's tied to Empire and Atlantic Records. And excuse me, we know that Lil Tay is with Columbia. But see, there are only a small handful of record labels that control the corporate records, and small group of them that also control radio and radio play. They're all connected to each other. And Empire and Atlantic and the other ones are rooted in Atlanta, New York, LA, and I'm even seeing they have basically London and all around the world. They have all these areas on lock. Yep, drop the soap, Boosie, goddammit. Said that he's a predator, and that Mo 3 is saying that Boosie was not his friend. He had a contractual agreement and a death agreement with Ghazi at Empire. And then young Dolph is mad about Boosie ass and about Empire and Ghazi, which were tied to Kingvon, Mo 3, Young Dolph, and what's the other one? It's another man I saw that was up there, rapper. He was with Empire and got murdered. They up there with Nipsey talking. I don't know why Wiz the Wizard is hanging with them, because I know Wiz the Wizard was under Kodak Black. So that makes me wonder who else was tied to Wiz the Wizard and Kodak Black, that he might have, that this young man, little TJ, might have been associated with the group of people that I'm mentioning that's sitting having these meetings. I don't know who Kodak Black worked with anybody at Empire, affiliate Empire and Atlantic that worked with these. Yes, Draco. Thank you, baby. Draco the Ruler was also under them in Empire. Pop Smoke, I don't know. You have to tell me. I don't know who Pop Smoke was with, but Pop Smoke is concerned and is close to little TJ. That's how Pop Smoke got over here. Pop Smoke came to Nipsey. Nipsey went into the hospital room. Then they came to me and started telling me what was going on. And Pop Smoke wanted to come over here. All of them wanted to come over here because that's the first one that Nipsey was talking to and Nipsey brought to me. Me, Nipsey, and Pop Smoke were talking first. And the other ones, then, well, first, before that, he had come in and out. Young Dolph is very good friends with Nipsey. Because young Dolph made like a piece, a beautiful piece for Nipsey. He said him and Nipsey were going to go on tour together. Okay. So young Dolph, basically all of them, if they want to come over here, they go to Nipsey first. Just like if people want to come to me and they know my father, they go to my father first and they say, can we talk? Will you ask your daughter to talk to us? Do we have your permission? And my dad says yes. Then he says, tell her that I said to do this and that. Or my father will say, hey, such is coming. Or he'll be here when they're here. I need you to do this and that. So the ones that don't know my father, but they're in that industry, they know Nipsey. And then the Nipsey's here. And then I'll decide if I want to do it. But you know, basically what he asked me to do. I might talk shit, but it's going to be a yes. And I like Pop Smoke. I basically like everybody that's here. If I don't, and I love my little sweet baby son, Kingvon. He's adorable. So I will never say he can't come because he loves Nipsey so much. And he's up under him. And Nipsey loves him like that's his little homie, that's his little brother. So he'll tag along and he'll be learning. But they're angry about this Ghazi thing and this empire people associated with, and it's Atlantic and Universal. They're all together, or they are parts of subsidiaries and distribution, and said that Lil Boosie is a devil. So I don't want to get into that. I don't want to go in that. Said he's conflicted and he's undercover, sold his soul for money because he's had debts and things he agreed to and deals he agreed to. He didn't always get respected, and he didn't always get what he felt like he should deserve out of deals. And he's a bone collector. The movie Bone Collector, the movie Soul Collector. I saw this movie the other day that Nipsey showed me called, was it like a spirit ship, or and then became a ghost ship, and then a death ship, and we're dealing with water, so it makes sense. And then Mo 3, and I remember Nipsey also bringing this same thing up like a year or so ago. John the Baptist, the one, I think, did he anoint or baptize Jesus? Because there's more than one, like Caesar Borgia. That's not the real one that you're looking at. These are black men. These are African men. And they don't want to tell you that. Okay, John the Baptist was beheaded at the request of what? The king's wife or the king's daughter? Herod. They wanted to do that for the fuck of it because he didn't do anything to justify. He didn't do anything to deserve that. Okay, Mo 3 brought up John the Baptist. He's been beheaded like Nipsey and like the others under the John the Baptist martyr period. We're in a martyr period. We're in a martyr season. Y'all better be very careful who you talk to, what you do, where you go, how you go. Make sure you have protection and uncrossing spells on you, return to sender spells, and put protection, because these entities and these celebrities are we're in a sacrifice season. It's a real bad sacrifice season. And Mo 3 has been here about a week now feeling this way. And if you look this up, do you realize the feast and celebration for John the Baptist is June 24th, 2020, a few days after the official summer solstice of, 2022. So the summer solstice was June 21st, 2022. And then we go into the celebration, the feast of John the Baptist, June 24th, 2022. So June, I'm just peeping this right now. June is the 6th month. The 24th is the 6th day. 4 and 2 is 6. So that's 6-6. And then 2022, 2-4-6. You peep that shit? We just passed it a couple of days ago. The feast of John the Baptist. That's one of the holidays where there's a feast and even a fasting. Remember, I was talking the other day about feast and famine. It's also a feasting and a day of fasting for John the Baptist. And they're saying he was beheaded, August of September or September. I was looking up both and I wasn't quite sure. Mo 3 said that he was a martyr. Everybody in here was martyred by that satanic industry and had record deals right after they get under, or once they're under the deal, they get martyred and sacrificed through the satanic contracts and the rituals, he said, along with their lifestyle, the gang banging, the drinking, the smoking, the fucking, the bitches. And then Mo 3 said, because I came across a quote with John the Baptist and said that you cannot have your brother's wife So I don't know if they accused John the Baptist of that, or someone was trying to seduce him. I think in the King's Palace, somebody was trying to seduce John the Baptist. And I'm not sure if he rejected her or what went wrong, and they wanted him beheaded. Um, I forgot the whole story. But that is the energy that Mo 3 says he's under. And that his life is under. He's John the Baptist, and said everybody in here is under the John the Baptist martyring rule system. He said, look out right now. And just like they honoring P. Diddy, that is a grand wizard devil. And one of his fathers is Andre Harrell and Clive Davis. Those are the grand masters over this whole parade and this whole Truman Show. They're the ones, the execs on top, that get it all. The niggers, they're just their kids and they're pawns in the game to draw the other niggers in that think they're niggers and don't know they're gods. Mo 3 is also telling me the apocalyptic fifth seal. He is under the fifth seal. Anybody that's so-called black and a nigger that gets sacrificed right now inside of that industry. And if you have family members associated with you, you will also be sacrificed under the industry or subject to the consequences and the losses of the person, your husband, your boyfriend, your baby daddy, your son, your daughter, your brother, your niece and nephew. If they're under a record deal, a contract distribution, even if it's not Empire directly, if it's indirectly through one of those labels and distributed through the other, and they get murdered, he said they are under the curse of, you got 7 seals, 7 horsemen in Revelation. He said, right now we are dealing with him being sacrificed under the martyring. You're like in a Christ. People would get mad when people would compare the energy and the way Nipsey was martyred and murdered to Christ. Well, he's not a Jesus Christ. We never said he was the Jesus Christ, but he has the martyr energy, the Christ consciousness to come and save his people. And they rejected him and they all turned their back. And the ones that he trusted and came to save martyred him and nailed him to the cross for the Romans, for the ones on above, even niggas was jealous of him and turned on him, male and female, and martyred him. And if you look at the 5th seal of the apocalypse, the 7 horsemen, the 5th one that is opened is the seal of martyr, destroying people and killing people, martyring them, murdering them, slaughtering them. And then he said the 5th seal and the 6th seal is open, which would deal with earthquakes, floods, catastrophes, dealing with water. Just like I told you, this is in Revelation. You don't believe me. You look it up, y'all. I like you all being students and scientists, and you know a lot of things that I don't. And the ones that don't know and the things I'm telling you, go study and you come back and tell me. So I'm getting this from what Mo 3 told me. He done read the Bible in the book of Revelation. And when you look at the first horseman, that is the white horseman with Nipsey, baby mama. The actress put him up under, sit on that white horse and martyred that boy under that damn, sitting up on that goddamn white horse and set that boy up under her handler. P. Diddy. God damn it. And his Rock Nation management, Karen Silver, all these other people's T.I., DJ Khaled, David Gross. See, the baby mama already knowed her percentage. See, she was never in love with him. He was obsessed with her at first and thought he was in love with her. And they used that way to get in his catalog and his publishing, use his dick and a baby to get in that boy publishing in his bank account and put her hand, like they said when they came in there and shot Malcolm X, get your hand out my pocket, and set that dirty shit up to shoot Malcolm X down with the damn police and the FBI and them dirty niggas in the NOI, goddammit. That's the way she put her hand in that boy pocket. They done already drawed it up. He wasn't nothing but a goddamn insurance policy and a contract. He was on paper. He was numbers on paper and statistics and percentages. You're going to get this percentage. We're going to get the top because we're going to run him. We're going to produce the album. We're going to be on his management. We're going to promote him. We're going to set his music deal up. We're going to set up a Victory Lap album. And you're going to help go in there and fucky and sucky and act like you in love with him and shit and get the baby by. We really want you to, but see, she wanted to get the wife. If she could be the wife, his brother wouldn't be able to handle nothing that he do right now because the bitch would have took all that boy shit and would have cut everybody out of it, but except her and her fucking friends, not even her son. She wanted all to be her. He wasn't stupid like she thought. So she used the baby and his dick and his weaknesses for her and pussy. Because she know the nigga likes some good pussy, goddammit. He liked to fuck and suck and smoke his weed and sing and rap and talk his shit and jump down in a bitch ass, goddammit. She know that's what his weakness, women's. And pussy and getting his dick sucked, goddammit. And money. So they put her on if she already know on paper what her contract was, what her assignment, a demon sent on a goddamn assignment, a mermaid spirit, a female demon, goddammit, a she-devil, sit on this goddamn man, and I told her, you're going to get this percentage, plus you get a baby, you get the marriage, you get it all, then we're going to split it down. They split it like a pie. 5-6 ways, but she's not happy because she didn't get it exactly the way she wanted. But it's a percentage. She's not in love with him. She never fucking was. But she felt like he was obsessed with her, in love with her at first. He had to have her. Even when his friends told him that's a setup bitch, that's a hoe. You can't turn no hoe into no wife. That's a pass around, smash it and pass, and take your fucking ass on, Nip. But he wouldn't listen until he investigated himself. Because he's the type of nigga, like a lot of people are. Ain't no nigga gonna tell me about my bitch. My bitch gonna tell me about my bitch. So I'm gonna trust her with a relationship. She says she ain't that. So I'm gonna believe that until I see otherwise. Then when I get the feeling and I investigate her and I see she not what the fuck she is and that she what nigga said, then I'm gonna go by that. But just somebody telling me somebody, you probably jealous of, you want to fuck yourself. They're like, nigga, we don't want to fuck. A lot of people already fucking a bitch. But you don't want to believe that. So he got to see for himself from his woman. Which in a way is good, but in a way is bad. Because these people was really telling the truth about this motherfucker here. Because she got bodies on her. And she's done this before. So it was never her being in love with him. And listen to her fucking interviews. When you listen to the interviews of her speaking, it's always his death is about her. Oh, he left me. Oh, I had to start all over. Oh, now I'm spiritual. Now I'm psychic. He told me I was before he died. Now he done died. I can see everything. He be with me. But why you not talking like I talk? Since you hear him, you see him, he with you all the time. He's so in love with you. You so in love with him. Why you not breaking down the code? Why you not breaking down the industry? Why you not, you was around him, you was around all the gangbangers. You from out there, you know how it go. You know that boy was assassinated and set up. Even Cowboy now changing his story. He's saying that it was not about Nipsey calling that nigga a snitch. And somebody needs to cut this nigga's head off, goddammit. Somebody need to John the Baptist his motherfucking ass for what he did to Nipsey. For someone else. This was not just a coincidence, him walking up and Nipsey saying, you got paperwork, you a snitch, get out of here. And I just snapped and shot him. I wasn't going to do that. I wasn't premeditated. So how did you get the guns? If it wasn't premeditated, how did you get the guns? And if you didn't have the guns, who had the guns there? When Cowboy said nobody had guns, who gave them to you? We know Cowboy and all these other motherfuckers is in that shit, no matter what the fuck they say. But you said you're his wife, and now we know you've never been his wife. He was never married. You said you were living together, and that was your life partner. Y'all gonna spend the rest of y'all life together. That's what you and Jada said on Red Tabletop with a fool. We know that's a goddamn lie. Tanisha even confirmed that and said she never stopped fucking him and other bitches he was fucking, and he moved out from you. He wasn't even living with you when he was assassinated. He was between Tanisha's house, his grandma, his mother, the Marathon hotels. He was not with you. Y'all were not in love, but you said you were, and you're a sacred woman now. You're a healer now. So you're supposed to tell the truth, but you've never spoken and said the things that I'm saying. It's always buy my Puma gear, buy my clothes, buy my shoes. They're in the Marathon get my sunglasses because I love Nipsey. And then you show some old ass pictures when y'all was probably on better terms because we know you were in a celebrity agreement the past few years. That wasn't even real. You weren't even together. He was doing his thing. And you've always fucked Puppy and other niggas behind his back. People want to say he fucked around on Lauren, but Lauren was also fucking niggas. And so was Tanisha. And if Tanisha wasn't, why Nipsey was shot, okay, between March 30th and March 31st of 2019. That was 3 years ago. Tanisha has a baby that's 3 years old, and it's not Nipsey's. At least that's what the word on the street is. So that means that while you say you're loving him and you're crying for him, maybe you just think like a nigga. Maybe you're the type of bitch that you can have several niggas and be in love with Nipsey and then fuck other bitches, and he fuck other bitches, you fuck bitches with him, you eat cat and suck dick, and he fuck bitches, and y'all just still love each other. Maybe that's how you are, like a man. But you have a 3-year-old that's about the same age of the date he was shot, and it's not his. So, and he didn't marry you either. He wasn't married to anybody, but neither one of you all are speaking. And I know both of you know what happened to him. But the actress has done what she could to move every other woman out of the way and make herself the most important baby mama to Nipsey, as if she's on the top. Why? Because she's an industry bitch. She's the setup bitch, and she's the one that do what they say. And so she's the one they promised all the gold, all the money, all the fame. You're going to come up off this death. He was a sacrifice for her and several people. He was a group sacrifice. And that's what Mo 3 is saying, that they are under the opening, the breaking of the 5th seal of the 5th horseman of the apocalypse of Revelation. And the baby's mother did to him the white horse seal. And everybody knows a white horse is death. So she can get her come up because she couldn't get him to do what she wanted him to do. I think that same day she told people that was an engagement party, and then TMZ walked up on him when he was going to his office after that shoot because he still had the all white on, which is death. And TMZ said, so when are you going to get engaged to Lauren London? And then he looked, he had a cup of tea or something in his hand. And he looked at the camera because they first asked him about R. Kelly. He said, all I got to say is you need to protect your babies. That's all I got to say about that. When you getting engaged to Lauren London? And then he looked at me. I see y'all turn a laugh. That tells me a lot. Because if you still fascinated with her like you was at first, hey, tell the little girl Lauren London, I want to fuck her. Because he say he like Beyonce, but Beyonce's taken. He want tell the little girl I want to talk to her. He clearly wasn't feeling that way no more in 2019 because he laughed when the TMZ asked him that, turned his back, swiped his card, and went into his office and disappeared off into the office. And then we see what happened to him. But a few weeks after that, after she had set that spell in motion, Mo 3 is saying the 5th seal, the 5th horseman, the 6th horseman. These black people are up under this. These niggas are up under that. And he told me something else. He mentioned a magic seal, a magic spell that Ghazi and these other people do. Ghazi's with Empire. He does under them. He said they promise you this fake money with these numbers on it, these dollar bills, these $100 bills, these millions of dollars they offer you. And that money belongs to them. And it is an illusion. It doesn't even exist. It is under a numeric code and the money has a spell on it. He said it's using your magic against you. When we go back into the Bible, which would also tie into Nipsey's people, King Solomon in Ethiopia. See, they wanted these young men for a reason. Why he full of jokes, Nigel Renee? Why is Nipsey full of jokes? What did he do? Isn't he though? He cracks me up, Lady Logue. And he was telling me, okay, under King Solomon, which you're going to the Bible and going to Revelation, you have the seals. That would be when we get into magic. The seals of Solomon, the seals of the 5th and 6th books of Moses. That belongs to you. And that belongs to the Hebrew, the Jew. Not the, you're dealing with the Sephardic Jew. And you're dealing with Hebrew, and you're dealing with the Ethiopian text and the original Bible. Not the Ashkenazi Jew, you're dealing with the Sephardic one. Okay? Which would be the one of color. And the white Jews are very racist to us. Very prejudiced. Not all of them, but the ones that rule and that are on the top and that control the system are very racist and prejudiced. The ones that control the music and the television and all those industries, very racist. Okay? And those are the ones This, yes, thank you, baby. The keys of Solomon are basically, they're available to any of you. You just have to study them. And you haven't been taught to study them. You've given the Bible in a way with this so-called white Jesus, this fake knowledge to keep you under the bondage, under the standing, under the knowledge. And I looked at Mo 3 and he was like, no, 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 no. They're torturing Mo 3 right now. He's in the underwear. He's not at peace. He's not resting. He's talking about his mother and he's afraid for his mother and something going on with the mother and his money and his contracts, money she was supposed to be getting, and something about Bootsy and not keeping agreements, and also Empire. That's what I'm wondering now, because I've never heard anybody talk about it. I wonder what's going on with that deal. And the mother, he said, is a goddamn dirty two-faced whore. The one he was fucking over there with her baby daddy that was involved in helping to set him up and shoot Moultrie. Along with Rainwater. He's also saying there's another guy that this lady was fucking that's like a brother to Mo 3. He said she's fucking like this guy's supposed to be a brother to me. He said, and this other woman was supposed to be pregnant and having a baby. She was supposed to get rid of it. He said, but now there's one that has a baby by him that didn't get rid of it and not telling nobody. That's what Mo 3 is saying. He said they have them sign them contracts and make it all sound good, because Bootsy act like he was down for him and represent him. He was going to become a millionaire and a superstar. He said something shifted, or something Mo 3 did not want to do, or he had a conflict with something that Bootsy wanted him to do. That's what Mo 3 is saying. Something was left in that contract, went left, like shifted, or he didn't really understand it or know that, as well as the gang shit, and that that the gay boy that they had shooting up there on the highway, that's a fall guy. He had done nothing to that guy. That was like a paid hit where them gave him that yellow with that boy with the yellow in his name or something like that. And that other boy, but it's also tied to his manager and it's tied to Bootsy and Empire. And let me tell you too, with all the contracts, that's the way it is. There are spells. When I'm talking about the keys of Solomon and the seals, these seals contain the high magic, the same way the Bible says that the King Solomon got the demons to build the temple. There's magic in there. He said, but that belongs to us. He say, and when you sign those contracts, they call those demons for money, fame, fortune, and wealth to control the world, the wealth and the power over the world. He said, this man that over Empire is a magician, and he tied him to the desert of Saudi Arabia and Africa. So I'm wondering, does his peoples come from over there? He's like a half-breed. He might even have black in him somewhere down the line. His origins go over there into Africa, Egypt, and Saudi Arabia. So if y'all can't tell me anything y'all find out about what he said his ethnic background is and where he's from. And right after his father died, he at 33, check it if I'm wrong, guys at 33 came up with Empire. Sacrificed the daddy. Deals with a heavy, high levels of Celtic and dragon magic energy. Illuminati dragon energy. That's tied to the Bible, which is your blood right and bloodline. All these people in the Bible are not white like you all might be thinking. And if you trace your lineage, some of you are tied to where this comes from. Over in Ethiopia, Eritrea, Egypt, Sudan, Somali, going back to the Ifa tribes, the African tribes over there, and the Dogon. And I'm going to stay that long right now. I tell you I'm weak. My damn stomach wore out and shit. I'm waiting for my damn lunch truck. Is anybody put my cash up in here? But send me some lunch money if y'all want me to come back and get deeper on this. Because I'm wore out. I got to give me something to eat. Goddamn, I feel so damn weak. Thank you, baby, for putting my cash up in here to help me with the air, as well as, you know, give me something to eat and rest and shit and come back. Because this shit is blowing my mind. Okay. There's a little bit that I do know. He told me, y'all look up John the Baptist. Y'all set up something on your altar for John the Baptist and protection from this, because we are in this season in the summer solstice, and also a few days after that, John the Baptist feast celebration, beheaded. Somebody else is finna be killed. And side of this industry, watch and see now, we in a heavy bloodletting, head decapitating martyr period where these people in the industry need their blood from these people that done sign these contracts, or that's close to them that fucking sign them and work with them, and they goddamn assistant or family member start moving around and jumping because for some reason Pimp C done jumped up in here talking about No Limit, what's his name? He said he had a problem with him. What his name? His daughter just died with No Limit, Master P. He mentioned Jay Prince. He mentioned wiretaps on Jay Prince's son. He mentioned Snoop Dogg, Bone Thugs, and going back to that new Murder Inc. and said that what his name that were eating the ramen noodles down there at that award center on dope real bad. Got a habit. What is name? That Brandy brother down there sneaking eating the ramen noodles down like a junkie. Goddamn it, down at that award show. Said that he is one on that shit. So I don't know what this means. Dun 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 dun. Meet you at the crowd. Lord, how much Easy E. Goddamn it, Jerry Heller. Goddamn it, Bone Thugs and Hominin said that two of them thugs. I don't know how many of them Bone Thugs today ain't got good sense, and one on medication or need to be on medication for his mind or some dope he was on or something. I don't know if some bad dope or some powder or pill, some psychedelic shit. And said one of them damn Bone Thugs, you have to be careful because he might snap and whoop your goddamn ass. I don't know if he used to whoop asses back in the day, kick ass and take name, goddamn it, or whoop a bitch ass. Man, look, I don't even want to get in this shit. Busy Bone, Lady Low, is he been violent on drugs with his motherfucker? He got split personality and be one way 1 minute and jump and whoop a motherfucker ass with a motherfucker like it be a surprise ass whooping, goddamn it. Like blindside you all the way. Like y'all, you think y'all be cool? This nigga come out of nowhere and swing and say, yeah, Ray J eat them damn noodles and shit that they pay about 10 or 15 cents for a whole pack of noodles and be doing that shit like to come down off that high scene on that shit that. Look, I didn't ask Mo 3 to come in here with this. I did not ask Pimp C with that white fur cap on. And he got that white fur coat on with that stick, that pimp stick. I did not ask Pimp C. But you know, anything with Pimp C come up and come out, goddammit. I'm trying and said Ray J be sucking them noodles like he's sucking mushroom tip. Look, Pimp C, please, look. Don't do this. Don't get me in no more trouble. I don't need no more trouble. Please don't do this to me. All you do is keep up shit. Just like you came to Atlanta the time them boy be wearing dresses and sucking dicks down here. And the rappers that you look up to really is like boys and play with boys thing. And then they booted. And then after that, Pimp C come up dead talking about he did that to himself. And he talking about they set that room up and set it up and tear the club up, thugs. Okay, what that mean? Did Pimp C know them or was friends with anybody with that group that do the tear the club up thug or Project Pat or somebody that said Ray J playing with Chris Stoke? Did Pimp C know anybody from 3 Cent Mafia? Was he friends with anybody 3 Cent Mafia or had some? Okay, DJ Powell. Yes, DJ. See, Pimp C is really upset about this shit. He not in rest. He worried about his mama. Is Pimp C mama still physically alive? Was they close Pimp C mama? He just brought up his mama. And I don't know if he got children. How many children that he got? He said, yeah, I'm talking today. Pimp C, look, don't talk to me today, okay? Please don't talk to me while I'm on this phone because you is just like Nipsey and all that messy than a motherfucker. You just say anything. Any goddamn thing, and then talking about that boy, mama better watch him over there in that hospital, damn little TJ and shit. Pimp C, man, I already told you I'm weak from the waist down, my hip weak, my ass weak, my stomach, I'm real dehydrated. I need some food and shit. Man, y'all hit my cash up and give me something to eat, man. I got 1 jug of orange juice in there, so half a damn pint. It's running low. God damn it. I want to go outside. It's raining outside, God damn it. I just need to rest my rectum for a minute because it's weak because they done ran off with diarrhea so goddamn bad over here. I'm just weak, goddamn it. It's hard for me to get up without shaking. Just shaking and shit because it really took a lot up out of me, goddamn it. Mo 3 said that they get them magic seals. It's demons on that to give them power and control and money over the world. And they'll have you sign that contract telling you they're going to give it to you. He said it's on the dark side of the tree of life. What do they call it? The Quillpath, or I could be saying it wrong, but it's begin with a Q. There's a tree of life. And then on the other side of the tree of life, there's a tree of darkness dealing with black magic, the Jewish Kabbalah. He said, then when you singing and they make it look good and put you all everywhere and put them hits on your YouTube, hits on your Facebook, hits on your Instagram, make you real popular, put you in Live Nation. They control all of the airways, all the highways, all the byways, all the shows. They make you a superstar in their world. So you only date as long as they say so. He said, then based on your birthday, your numerology, your astrology, they'll then do magic. Once they do that magic to get you under them contracts and get them multi-million-dollar insurance policies on you, said that's what Gazi do at Empire. Real quick, them people don't really last that long. And Kingvon huffing and blowing his lips up right now with a little cute self. He huffing and puffing. Kingvon mad just to listen to this. Now that Mo3 brought Nipsey nosy messy ass brought Mo3 over because Mo3 wanted to talk and keep up shit just like Pimp C. And then when Mo3 started talking, Kingvon listening and got mad. They want to go over there and kill him. God damn it, they want to kill several people. That said, because all of them in the same boat. And young Dolph is got him a damn rifle, a shotgun or something. So I wonder what kind of like the goddamn Dolph. Dolph like he got a whole arsenal somewhere in that goddamn house, or one of them motherfucking houses are under the basement or something. This nigga goddamn wow, man. This nigga look like he goddamn paramilitary. Young Dolph, goddamn it. Somebody they can tell me if young Dolph liked them guns and shit and know how to shoot them guns right. He had a secret arsenal. Y'all think that nigga was playing when he ran around with them armor trucks and that camouflage on the truck and body and all that shit? That nigga really is about it. Man, I been about it. This nigga with that shit. And then Mo3 is saying that once they get him under contract, this man go do magic with the elites and that secret man they got over there in Africa and out there in that goddamn desert. Flip them seals and said them demons come up out of the seal based on the sacred mathematics and the sacred geometry of the Solomonic seals of the magic of John D, which he stole. They call them angels, but they also call them down angels and demons. So then they'll sick them on the artist. They'll make them turn on the artist as so above, so below. Once they don't lock them in and promise them the money, the flip side of it is they get it. The dark side of it, the other side of it is they use the black mirror on them. The carbon mirror to turn it on yourself. And then they consume and annihilate the person. And all of a sudden, weird shit or violent shit happens to the person gets shot down, or they undercover pay somebody to do it inside that industry. If you do that to him, then I'm going to get this to you, and you're going to get your cut, and you'll keep your motherfucking mouth quiet, and we're going to move on to the motherfucking next one, Boosie. Lil Boosie. And Bond's manager. They all a part of this shit. And then once it flips up down on them, the demons bring them the bloodline wealth and the bloodline magic of the person they had murdered, the so-called black person. He said, that's the God of the earth. You must turn on and kill the God of the earth because they don't know they are the gods. And you become the Scorpion King because they don't know who they are. So we must consume them and make their blood spill so they will never rise up and they will never have their own power, their own money, their own land. So they cannot resecure domination, world domination and authority of the land. We must eliminate them. And then Mo3 said, it's over. It's over. It's over. The jail coming. The lockdown coming. They locking down the whole system. They locking down the money. He said the apocalypse, the 5th and 6th seal has already been broken for the summer. He said they finna set these niggas up with this rap and these drugs and these checks and this fraud and the PPP and go send. They finna lock these niggas up. Make them kill each other and they're gonna kill them as well. He said the war has already come down. He said because the seal is broken and we are in the John the Baptist model, Christ sacrificial lamb period. He said the black man is the lamb. And when you're inside in those systems, they are first doing the occulted magic on who you are, because who you really are is not your physical self. You are the etheric God body. You are it's really like when you're looking at Predator and Terminator, and they're shifting it to a transhumanistic agenda and teaching you to get out of the body or tricking you out of it or killing the body and wanting to chip the body. like in Matrix 1. That way, you have the rise of the machine instead of the rise of the God by convincing you to sell your soul. Even if you don't do it directly, you make a deal and you don't even know you're making a deal with the devil, so that they can take the real you, which is the consciousness, the God you. And if they want to, would they take the blood right and the bloods off of that? Because what you think they're getting, the millions and insurance policies, are nothing in comparison to what you're really worth. That money has no value. And when you get it, you only have it because they say you got it. Whatever they say you're worth, that's what you're worth. Whatever they say is in your account, is in your account. The black cards, the phones, all that stuff belongs to them. And you're under total surveillance. And anytime they want to take it or reduce it, that's what they're going to do. And if you don't like that, or you want to go along with the plan, then the same thing will be done to you. The deal that you have where you sign and you don't even know you signed in blood. These boys did not do that. These young men did not do that. They did not sell their soul. They didn't even know that they were tying into that. And that's what's on the contract. I learned the hard way in 2019, and when I refused to sign, when I saw what was going on, they get ready to do it to me. When Princess and Diamond got together and called themselves doing, they were going to go on tour and told Charlamagne the God on the Breakfast Club in 2019. They was going on a tour and they created Vagina Power and Vagina Power Band, and Solange told them to do the shit in Atlanta. I peeped that then, and I wasn't included in it, and it was my idea and my concept, and I owned it. When I saw that and that demon told me it was going to come in here, they were going to kill me within the number 3 months, I said, no. Oh, hell no. And I'm not going to let these two sluts get up here and pretend to be me. You don't believe me? Go look at Princess and Diamond on the Breakfast Club in 2019 and told Charlamagne the God and told the whole world they created Vagina Power and a Vagina Power Band, and they're going on a Vagina Power tour. And my fans told me about it. And I said something to them about it. And when I said something to them about it, they're going to go and get my old show. Oh, we were inspired by this lady here, Alexis K. Tyler, Vagina Power. But that's not what you told Charlamagne. My name wasn't even mentioned. You said that you two came up with it and you were going on a tour. I don't have to lie to you people. You can go, it's on YouTube right now. And after I said that, and I asked them to prove it, you don't see them going on tour. They didn't go anywhere with that fuck shit, and even made an LP called Vagina Power. It sounds like shit. It's trash. Two sluts together. Sluts of a feather flock to goddamn and did that shit and said that shit and told them fucking lies, and that demon came in here and told me what they was fucking doing, goddamn it. But see, these other men this happened to, either they got warned or they had intuition and they thought it was just them because they wanted these millions and this fame and fortune and get their dick sucked and fuck holes around the world, goddamn it. Or they just didn't know. They were blinded by the curses put on them. This is what they do. And then once they get what they want and get you under that paperwork, next thing you know, weird shit starts happening to the person. Or they send bitches around, like they sent the actress around him to get them jammed up with babies and contracts. So if they want to get out and change their mind, they'll end up dying, blooding out, like they didn't know that they blooded in when they signed. And then the bitch that they put on them as a handler or signed them to will get millions of their estate through babies, through marriage, through other contracts and agreements. And this is what these young are telling me, and this is what Mo 3 is telling me how it goes. He didn't know. Mo 3 is very unhappy. He's very miserable. He's very trapped. He didn't get what he deserved. He keeps saying something about his mother. So I don't know if his mother was handling his contract. His mother was a part of his management. His mother was supposed to be a beneficiary of something, or Boots was supposed to have an agreement with the mother. It's like he said, a lot of this shit is dirty and tricked, and they trapped him and they jammed his soul to use him. And they're questioning him now because it's something they wanted from him that they did not get. And the demons are asking him on the other side because they're doing a lot of necromancy and seance shit on Mo 3 like they're doing on the other ones. Well, Mo 3, where is this contract? Where is this amount of money? Where is this bitch? She's like, I don't know. Leave me alone. Mo 3 is not at peace. I never seen this before. And he started telling me the demons are tormenting him where he is. And in the dimension that he's in. And the other men are over here are listening to this shit. And Kingvon is so angry. And for some reason, Kingvon is telling me he's angry with his sister. He's mentioning the sister and Savage, or 21 Savage. And some other people. He said the sister is not a good businesswoman, has not handled his business, is not very vocal in investigating what happened to him. And the little that she knows, she's not going to come out and do anything about it. So she's really not in love with her brother, like she said. She said she was not very close to him. She did not grow up close to him. He said there was times with him and her didn't speak or didn't get along because the sister's two-faced and conflicted. Said she's got a dirty ass mother. I don't know if the mother got another child that is not Kingvon's brother or sister. And said that his sister is undercover, treacherous, and conflicted, and she's not really trying to get justice for her son, her brother, Kingvon, half brother. She's mad because she hasn't gotten the fame and fortune her brother got. She was jealous of her brother, and she doesn't have the talent that her brother has, and she doesn't have the integrity and loyalty. Because there's one thing I like about Kingvon. Even though Kingvon was not a physically big man, a physically tall man, Kingvon is what you see, is what you get. And if he looks at you, he wasn't a fucking punk. And he's not going to say to you, he's not going to be scared of you. If he's the type of person, if he's scared of somebody that got an issue, he's not even going to come around you and shake, shiver, or motherfucking tremble, not now motherfucking day. He's going to tell you what the fuck he think, what the fuck he feel, and blow your goddamn brains out if it fucking come to that shit and turn and keep motherfucking walking. That's the type of nigga this is. But I still don't believe he deserved to be murdered like he was. And then you have to understand, when I saw Kingvon being upset with what happened to Nipsey as well, because we know that Quando Rondo is under Big Yusufer. In Atlanta. So Big Yusufer is the same one that is over the Rolling 60s Crips that had problems with Nipsey, that was managing Nipsey, and Nipsey wanted to get out of the contracts with him, that had conflicts with him and got mad because Nipsey wasn't scared of him and wouldn't back down on it, and that green lit the assassination of Nipsey Hussle, alias Joseph Ashkadon, along with Cowboy being the master of ceremony over the shit. See, Kingvon and Nipsey have something in common. The same OG over their sets that authorized the assassination of Nipsey Hussle and Kingvon. Do you see how these things are connecting? These lines are intersecting here. So that's why he likes to be up under Nipsey. Because I didn't realize how these things run together. And some kind of way, all the ones that are in here and young Dolph, they run together. And they're going to continue to do it. Because they never bring these black men in because they know who they are. And they hold the money, they hold all the resources over the earth so that this man could never rise. The human, the more. The one of the dark sciences of the earth, the stars, the sea, and underground. They're not going to let you know who you are, but they know, so they have to spill your blood. That's a part of the science. As long as they can rule, they have to spill your blood to do it. So they pull you into their contracts, and then they use your science and turn your angels and demons on you. Like the Da Vinci Code. This is what Mo3 has said. And he said, I wish they set me up. I'm in hell. I'm so hot over here. He said that they tricked him. Them niggas tricked in and keep saying that manager Rainwater and that bitch. He said that bitch was fucking me and fucking a nigga that was like my brother and close to me and sucking dick. He said, that's why I was over there. I had no business over there that night fucking with that bitch. He said, but I liked the way she sucked my dick and rolled it around and put my dick on the side of her jaw, like one side of her mouth, and slide it in and out like a goddamn seesaw in her mouth, and spit on my mushroom tip and play with my dick and slide it down. Let me calm out in her mouth. He said, I know I was weak for that. He said, but she got some good ass fire ass head. He said the pussy kind of fire too, but I really like the way that she be gnawing down on my dick and nibbling on my dick like a rat do cheese. He said then it's something like she slide around and put it from jaw to jaw, like she passing it back and forth like a basketball in her goddamn hand, left to right, right to left, and seesaw his dick in and out of her mouth and just have a lot of spit and slob on it go in her throat. He said she wasn't that cute and all that. He said, but I kind of like a bitch with a fat ass, you know, one that'll get down and do anything and don't think she too motherfucking cute. You know, I might have them at a event on a red carpet or something. He said, but really, I like that sloppy top and I like a hood bitch that I ain't got to be too cute and I can't mess my hair up and I got my makeup on. So she sit there and gnaw down on my dickhead all motherfucking night and make me come. I go to sleep and get back up, goddamn it, and she busts off again. You know, that's what it was. When I went finna marry her, be with her name, said I know she was a hoe, you know, but I thought we was cool and had understand, you know, that bitch was gonna motherfucking set me up and that nigga was spying on me. Then he said he had arguments and disagreements with other niggas too about bitches. He told me I just want to slide through and get some dick and get my dick sucked and fuck certain bitches I like. He said another like me to fuck her all of her ass. Look, Mo3, I ain't asked you to these people don't want to hear all that shit. Tell me, yeah, and she like the way I sang. He said that's all I had to do, come up on him. I ain't even had to give him too much, maybe a few dollars or something, but get him something to eat and come through. Come over there and just spread out with my stomach laid out. He said they ain't care about my stomach being big, goddamn it. Because you know I know how to treat them, have something to smoke and something to eat and shit and get my freak on. I just like to lay there with my leg gapped up and they like to goddamn suck my dick and Mo3. You know what? All of them like that. And they up here giggling and damn young Dolph high five. You tell my man. I see. Look, they just treat me like I'm one of the boys. Goddamn it, just disrespect my goddamn ass. He saying all they have to get a bitch nothing. He said, but you know I be nice to women that I like, but I ain't really have to go out through these because I knew she wasn't mine. Even though I liked her, he said what that mouth do. I just like you know. He said then she got upset with me. She wanted money. She wanted more out of me. He said they had some kind of disagreement and a conflict. And she knew her baby daddy was going to set him up because she was kind of upset with him because he was fucking with somebody else, somebody she know. And she couldn't, you know what? Oh, wow. You know what? This shit is, ooh-wee. And then, I wonder was she sucking his manager off or fucking with him or he was fucking with, like he said, my brother's keeper. My manager supposed to be my brother's keeper. He was fucking a couple of bitches that I had fucked with. And one of them got pregnant. He said, I don't know if it's my baby or I don't know if it's goddamn Rainwater baby. He said, and then the bitch I was fucking with Rainwater too. He's like, you know, I kind of suspected that and I know that. And he said they had some words about this shit. He's like, yeah, I fuck other nigga bitches, but somebody close to me, like I didn't expect that. You know what? God damn, you know this shit is going somewhere else. That I didn't know the nigga was because he constantly sitting there talking. God damn it. Oh god damn. They physically dead, but girl, these motherfuckers are still alive and off the chain. And one of them talking about, I know that's right, and popping him something to drink. And then Pip C up there rolling him something. I don't know if he rolling a joint or whatever the fuck he rolling is smoking. Man, I'm sweating over here. I gotta try to get myself together. I'm so goddamn thirsty and I'm hot and my stomach empty because they don't wore me out over here and just strip my damn bowels down to the goddamn just white meat, goddamn it. It ain't even that come out. I just be dry heaving. I can't even try to go to the bathroom no more. Ain't nothing in there to go out. I don't know, my stomach just weak. Goddamn, my throat weak. My throat dry, my back weak. Oh. Yeah, you see how they do? Get the likes up. But anyway, I'm weak. I gotta try to go in here and get me something to drink. I got a protein shake or something. I'm real dehydrated. Stomach just drawed in like one of them old greyhounds. Goddamn it. That's how I'm looking on me all emaciated and dehydrated and shit. Y'all love me, goddamn. Hit my cash app. Donate, goddamn it. And now try to come back, goddamn it, later on. I gotta lay down a minute, goddamn. I gotta put a cold compress around my ass and my mouth, goddamn it. I love y'all.